Warning: this video contains graphic content and crime scene photos. Please remember the victim and the victim's family. This is not to glorify the killer or killers. You have been warned. Enjoy.
And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, yes. Now, I don't always do movie reviews or top fives or whatever, what have you. Sometimes I actually do true crime, and I got one here that's it's the only woman in death row in the state of Tennessee. Her name is Christa Pike. Now, viewers' discretion advised, because it's got some gruesome stuff in there. If you got any kids, or if you're too squeamish now, just go ahead and stop it now. And I want to make this very clear: I do not glorify serial killers. I despise them, can't stand them. The victims is what gets overlooked. Do not overlook the victims. The victims is the main one on this. Here we go. Christa Gail Pike. She was the youngest woman ever to be put on death row in the United States, and she was 20 years old when she was sentenced to death row. Here's what happened. Christa Pike lived a troubled life. Her mom was a drinker and abuser, and this gives no excuse for what she done. I'm just saying she had a rough childhood. She dropped out of high school, but she joined a thing called the Job Corps, a government program that helped people, pick up a trade, have a decent career. Well, Pike started attending the Job Corps in Knoxville, Tennessee, where she started dating a man a year her junior named Daryl Ship. Together, they developed an interest in the occult and devil worshiping. Sounds like it's right up my alley. Anyway, Christina, young lady named Colleen Slemmer, 19 years old, from Florida. She came up to Job Corps to be, I think, a beautician or a hairstylist. Well, Christina, I'm assuming, sort of made friends with her. Maybe not, I ain't for sure, but I guess Christina was out of school one day and she became jealous of Colleen. She became jealous of her because people was whispering in her ear saying, "Oh, she's flirting with Daryl." I apologize, guys, my shit's off. Anyway, flirting with Daryl Ship, which is Bull Ship, who he thought was trying to steal her boyfriend away. She thought Colleen was doing it, and Colleen wasn't. Colleen was, for one, would walk over top of him looking for a man, and two, just a bunch of bullshit. And you know how teenagers are and stuff, whispering in other people's ears. Well, Colleen's friends even said that was bullcrap. Colleen wasn't flirting with him. Well, she thought that she was trying to steal her boyfriend from her, so Selma denied it. Colleen denied the accusations. Alala Peterson, 18, Pike planned to lure Colleen Slemmer to the isolated, abandoned steam plant near the University of Tennessee campus. Well, on January 12, 1995, Pike, Ship, and Peterson and Slemmer signed out of the dormitory and proceeded to the woods, where Slemmer was told that they wanted to make a peace offering and smoke a joint. Well, upon arriving at the secluded spot, Slemmer was attacked by Pike and Ship, while Peterson stood lookout. According to later court testimony, and this is what was so bad, and guys may see some pictures of this and stuff, it took the next 30 minutes of Selmer's life was taunted, beaten, and slashed. She was tormented, and I mean, she's alive to this whole thing. And a post-mortem seen that she was carved, they had carved a pentagram into her chest with a box cutter. They'd sliced her throat. I mean, it was unreal. Finally, and this lasted, like I said, about 30 to 45 minutes before she died. Finally, Pike smashed Selmer's head with, or crushed her skull with a large chunk of asphalt she'd got, killing her. But Pike wasn't satisfied with that, so she dug in there and got a piece of Selmer's skull and put it in her pocket. When she done that, she brought it to the school and showed the piece of skull off around the school. 36 hours later, they was arrested, the sons of bitches. And this beautiful girl, Colleen Slemmer from Florida, come up here trying to make a living, and you get some dipshit. Sorry, it wastes a human life, and it pisses me off. The logbooks even showed that Pike, Ship, Peterson, and Slemmer all signed out together, and only 3 returned. These are smart criminals. Detectives found the piece of skull in Pike's jacket pocket. The suspect's room were searched, and they found copies of the Satanic Bible was found in Ship's room, I reckon. So, soon after her arrest, Pike confessed to the police of torturing and killing Colleen Slemmer. but insisted that they were merely trying to scare her. Now, that's a hell of a way to scare her when you take a meat cleaver with you. And it got out of control. Yeah. On March 22nd, 1996, only a few hours of deliberating, Christina Pike was sentenced to death by electrocution.
And further, on the 12th day of January, 1997, your body shall be subjected to shock by sufficient current of electricity. May God have mercy upon you.
A ship got life sentence with the possibility of parole after 25. He's out. Yeah, he's out. Peterson, because she turned state's evidence, even though they didn't need state's evidence, she got by with probation. Even though she didn't put a hand on him, so say, and didn't look at that, still ain't right. Now, let's go on to Miss Pike and how her life continued to go on. This is a model citizen here, ladies and gentlemen. On October 24, 2001, Pike attacked and attempted to strangle a fellow inmate, Patricia Jones, with a shoestring, nearly succeeding in strangling this woman to death. Pike was convicted of attempted first-degree murder, but they didn't go through with it because they said they didn't have enough evidence. Of course, she got the death penalty anyway. As on August 12, 2004. Well, on in March of 2012, Christina Pike had plans to make an escape. It involved a correction officer named Justin Heflin and a New Jersey man named Donald. It never been determined how exactly it began, but Cohart would be charged. They botched the plan. Cohart, well, what it was is the guard told on him that Cohart would be charged on March 12th, would be charged in March 2012 of conspiracy to commit and escaping while Heflin was arrested and charged with bribery. On May 31st, 2012, was sentenced to 7 years in the same state penitentiary in Nashville, River Bend that Christina Pike was in. So now them lovebirds can be together. Heflin didn't get no jail time for cooperating instead, but he was fired from his job. Well, due to COVID and other mitigating factors, they had to put it off. So it's still sort of up in the air, but for Christina, they're wanting clemency on the death penalty and just make it life without parole, saying she has mental problems. But if they do go through with this death penalty, she'll be the first woman in 200 years to be executed in the state of Tennessee if do so. And that right there is the story of Christina Pike. Please remember the victim, Colleen Slemmer. My condolences go out to her family. God bless them and keep them in your prayers and stay care.